How'd you get here?
What's good? Welcome to, I think, the final episode of Sonic Heroes. I don't know. I think we're almost done. I should be able to do the next level, and, well, we should be able to finish it up today, is what I'm saying. But there's a lot to talk about, because a lot of people have been popping off through the power of YouTube comment sections, and I've been learning a lot about this game, a lot of things that I've been doing wrong, and a lot of very interesting perspectives. I don't want to say, like, there's no such thing as a, well, in the Sonic community, there's no such thing as a wrong perspective unless you're using, like, factually incorrect information. But it's a fucking video game. Like, your perspective isn't crazy wrong. Guys, it never happened. It never happened, guys. But there's no such thing as a wrong perspective. But I've been seeing a lot of interesting perspectives that I think are potentially slightly not misinformed, but just, like, not super well thought out analytically. There's this perspective I've seen that I've been playing this game too fast. Like, I've been playing this game with, you know, brain off Sonic mode. So I've been doing a little worse than I probably should. What is he targeting on, bro? I don't know. Whatever, keep going. But I've been playing things a little strange because of that. I haven't been taking things very slow. I got one comment that was talking about, like, how it's interesting to see someone with ADHD play this game, because he sees why most people in the Sonic community hate it now, because I can't stop moving for 5 seconds. And I just think that's it's an interesting and strange take to have for a Sonic game, that I'm playing the game incorrectly because I'm trying to go fast, and I think it's kind of, it's not particularly well thought out when you know, take into account the context of the rest of the series. Because, like, let's talk Sonic broadly for a second, up until this point. Before Heroes, every Sonic game, and I think most people will agree with this, part of the fun of what made Sonic Sonic was this kind of this flow, this momentum, this line you could find to go through the levels in the most effective way that would push you to victory as quickly as possible. Part of that fun is going fast and finding a way to play through these levels and promote quick, swift thinking. And, you know, you'll see a lot of level design in classic Sonic, in the Adventure era Sonic, that promotes very swift thinking, very quick thinking. It's like, oh boy, this thing's coming up really fast, you should definitely react quickly, or, oh, you found this one thing you've noticed in level design in, like, classic Sonic, and now, because you're in this part of the level and you've been doing, I don't know, if you've been going fast without, anything holding you back for X amount of time, oh, there's probably going to be, like, some platforming challenge that comes up, so you can avoid it if you just jump at the perfect time. So, you know, it's very instinctive and very rapid gameplay, I guess is the best way of putting it. It's like a subconscious level of game feel. And that was the case throughout Sonic's gameplay style for pretty much all of the games that came prior to this one. Like, I don't think that's gonna be something that's a super contentious take. Even with the adventure games, even with the classic games, like, you got this sense of game feel that pushed you towards speed, and that's just how it was. And every single Sonic player has kind of developed this sense of game feel that surrounds that. And there's also, like, I think I just do this, right? Dude, let's fucking go. I'm so good at this game. I'm joking, guys. I know I'm not. Cut me some slack. But, yeah, no, like, you get this sort of game feel. And the sort of game feel is also applied heavily to games after the adventure era, after this game, honestly. Like, this game feel has applied to pretty much every Sonic game I've ever played. So that's why, you know, when I go into this game, I think, oh, fuck yeah, the game feel is gonna be the same. Like, the game is going to, or the part of my brain that the Sonic games normally use, it's gonna be using that again. And that's not the case, because this game requires a very interesting application of the usual Sonic game feel, because you'll still get that here and there. You'll go fast, you'll have these kind of reactionary moments where it's like some shit's coming up, ooh, fuck, you get ready. Like, that game feel is still here, and I'm feeling it a lot more in this zone than I am any of the other ones we played so far, outside of, like, the first 2 zones. But there's, like, 2 different game feels going on here. There's the Sonic Brain game feel, where it's your traditional average Sonic game feel where I can turn my brain off a little bit and focus on, like, this kind of subconscious thing that's controlling me to go forward. You know what? Whatever, it worked. It's like this subconscious feeling that's pushing me to go forward, and it's generally working. And then there's the combat game feel. And what I've learned throughout YouTube comments and a lot of shit is that there's a lot I didn't... Okay. Sorry. I was not trying to do that. I was trying to do my little spin dash, but obviously that wasn't going to work there. Just another issue of this era that pretty much every single one of these games had, where all of this shit was on the same button for whatever reason. I swear to God I was spamming the fuck out of B there. Hold on, boys. I'm gonna use my little save state shit. I like this level so far, but not enough. But yeah, no, like, the game feel for every Sonic game up until this point was it was a very consistent thing. And then you got this game feel, which was different, very, very, very different. Because you would get the average Sonic game feel, and then every once in a while, you get this combat game feel. And things I've learned through YouTube comments is that game feel, all of the things that make that type of gameplay style, are very drastically different than anything that I've ever played in Sonic before. It is a different beast. And because of that, you know, I feel like I'm switching... My brain is being forced to switch between 2 gameplay styles on the fly. It's not like Unleashed, where, okay, these are the fast stages where you do normal Sonic game stuff, and these are the big fuck you beat 'em up stages. Like, it's not like that. It is very much interspersed throughout, and it's this kind of awkward feeling switch between I'm playing this type of game and now I'm playing this type of game. And honestly, I think it works in the earlier stages when the beat-em-up shit's kind of mindless, but when the level design starts going to shit a little bit, which it does, guys, I just want you to know, like, I got a lot of people saying Sonic Heroes is not poorly designed. Like, I want you to know, this game was factually designed by someone high-key on Suicide Watch. Like, this game was not designed well. It's not awful, but it was not designed well. And when you get these levels later on that start, like, kind of getting you to utilize the battle mechanics more readily, more often, pretty much, the cracks start to show, and it becomes more difficult to really seamlessly switch from gameplay style to gameplay style, and having these 2 kind of combating game senses is not effective to a fun gameplay style for me. So all that I have learned through people telling me the unique and interesting differences between X, Y, and Z gameplay style, or, you know, this is what you get from, I don't know, from level 3 Sonic, level 3 Tails, level 3 Knuckles, whatever, and then this is a combat thing with the blast, and then Knuckles is good for taking on these combat scenarios, yada yada yada. All that has taught me is that these styles don't mesh for me, and it is only reinforced and given words to the reason that I dislike combat in Sonic games. I think it's too, or at least in the case of this game, it's 2 very drastically different brain spaces that I have to switch between from here, like, constantly, and it's not comfortable. Like, I don't like it. I genuinely don't like it, and that's okay if you do. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to enjoy that, or maybe, like, you're have a better sense of dealing with it than I do, and that's fine. Maybe you grew up with it, and this is what Sonic has been for you, and, you know, that's great. Good on you. But I really don't like it. And I think it makes for very unfun gameplay, and gameplay that I don't come to Sonic for. And that's kind of why I think a lot of people are either, you love it or hate it with this game. There's no, like, yeah, I think Sonic Heroes is, like, super ultra omega mid or whatever. It's either, this game fucking sucks, or, you know, this game's alright. Sorry, this game fucking sucks, or this game's great. I didn't mean this game's alright. Definitely not the take a lot of people have. It's very polarizing. Very, very, very polarizing. And, I could have broken that, bruh? I didn't know that. Get me out of here. Okay, someone please. Get me out. I need out. What was I saying? Yada, yada, yada. Game feel this, game feel that. Okay, I have to knock off this guy's hat. People told me that. Knock off his hat? Like that? Or do I have to just keep fucking hitting him? Wait, no. This. Okay. And then do that. Then that knocks off his hat. Then I think I can hit him, right? Yeah. Fucking whatever. Like, this gameplay style just doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't mesh, it doesn't jive. I'm not in love with it. I would prefer a game that feels more like Sonic to me. And, like, say what you will, call me names, maybe this is the game you grew up with, maybe this is the game that defined what Sonic is for you, and that's why you think that this gameplay style, like, fucks, but I just don't agree. I don't agree, and I'm not one of the people that's in the camp of this game rocks. This game's alright. This game's solid sometimes, not solid others, but I think the general gameplay loop... Am I stupid, bro? I gotta be dumb the way I'm playing this. Bro, what is happening? Alright, I'm just gonna Team Blast. I don't know... I knocked off his hat, that's what people told me to do. I was doing damage for a minute, and then it just stopped working. Fucking whatever, dude. I don't care. We're almost at the end, like... Things are gonna happen how things are gonna happen. Also, the whole remake thing... Because this... dude, this playthrough happened at a crazy time. The idea that there was going to be a Sonic Heroes remake for a minute was crazy to me. I was like, oh great, I started this playthrough at the worst fucking time. That is defunct. That got defunct as shit. So, we are no longer... in Jover City, boys. Like, I'm technically playing the de facto version of this game until they release a new variant of it. But dude, that's so weird to me. That's so weird to me. And I know, okay, this is my own fault. But something that this game doesn't do that, holy fuck, that's so far back. Okay. Something that this game does that other games don't do in this series is that it kind of forces you to land on the rails. It's not like, alright, you went through this automated section, there's a rail coming up, you're gonna fall on it if you hold the controller, like, if you hold it forward, or if you just give up. Like, you'll be fine. This game doesn't do that. You gotta aim your shit often, and that's kind of crazy to me. It's not something that registers, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It kind of... I don't know. Depth perception's kind of fucking weird in these games, so maybe it's not ideal. But it's not, like, a terrible thing. It does force you to actually lock in and pay attention. I think the actual... And, like, it works for this one. Whatever. I think the speed sections of this game are relatively solid. Again, still designed by a man on Suicide Watch. So there are, like... there are cracks here and there. But I think, again, when you compound it all, and when you put this game into... I don't know, like, when you put it in the context of the rest of the series, bro, that is not so. That is not so. Did I get a game over? Oh my, okay. Oh, I love how modern games have removed the live system. It is archaic. It's archaic. It's a very superficial way to provide tension and to provide difficulty to levels, because having to start the whole level over again is just forcing you to do platforming challenges you already showed that you could do. It's very like Eggman Land, War of Attrition, and I know the Sonic community has some fucked up fascination with Eggman Land. Good for you guys. I do not care. I don't like War of Attrition shit. I don't think it's particularly great. I prefer, I don't know. playing the game and then getting to experience new content. That's what I prefer. I like new content. But, you know, to each their own. But I'm really happy that a lot of... There's no shot, bro. I still haven't figured out how flying works in this game, which I know it's my own fault, but I was talking to a friend about this, because I was getting all these comments that are like, yeah, this is how I feel about this game, like, I think you're playing X, Y, and Z wrong, and like, I 100% take those comments, and I learn from them, and I use it as a good learning experience, but there's also some times where it's like, you learn about a mechanic and it's like, who would have fucking figured this shit out? Like, who would have known that you could do, I don't know, like a mini team blast after you do the main team blast, or like that type of shit. Like, you don't learn that through normal... Oh, sorry. Punch the shit out of my mic. You don't learn that through normal gameplay. That's not something you just intuitively get through playing this experience. And I was talking to my friend who has also played this game very casually as a Sonic fan, and he was like, who the fuck in their right mind would play as Tails until he gets to level 3? And that's so real. Like, I didn't notice it, but I don't think I've ever played as Tails unless it felt absolutely necessary, or if he was or until he was at level 3, so I could fuck up things in combat scenarios. Like, Tails is not a fun character to play in this game, and because of that, I just haven't figured out any of the fucking, like, ways to play his character effectively. Like, I don't know the max height for his, of his flying. I don't know why that word was so hard for me. I haven't figured out the max flight of his flying. I haven't figured out a lot of shit about these characters, just because, like, I don't I don't want to play as him, bruh. Like, I know that's a me problem. It's an ish me, not an ish you. But it's real, dude. I don't know fucking dick about Tails, and I kind of don't care at this point. Real talk, after beating this campaign, I am gonna take a bit of a leave of absence, because not from YouTube in general, sorry guys, from this game, I'm just not gonna want to play this game, because it's just so, like, mind-numbing to me, and the more I try to learn about it, the more I understand about it, but the less I like it. I'm sorry, I mean, that's how I feel, and the more people I'm saying, no, this game's great, he's just playing it bad. Like, the less I want to play this game. Even though I'm learning a lot of shit about it, and I'm like, yeah, I could play it better now. But, like, the less I want to do it, the less I want to play this game. Something I have noticed, this is very common. Very, very common in the Sonic community. The idea that, like, oh, mad 'cause bad, that's common as fuck in the Sonic community. That is everywhere. And that is the most childish shit, bruh. Like, okay. Can we go back down now? Can I jump off? Oh, I'm gonna fucking die, aren't I? Yeah, that's crazy. These rails suck, bro. You can't just, like, dick off and be like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to be on this rail anymore. How many lives do I have left? 1. We're fine. Okay. You can't just be like, I want to jump off these rails, I want to dick off this shit, because it's going to jump you between 2 rails if there's more than one. Because you just press A, and that'll, like, shoot you to the other rail. So, like, I let go of the analog stick and was pressing A, and it was still jumping my ass between shit. Check this shit out. Let go of the analog stick, press A. It worked that time. Guys, don't clown on me, I swear! I swear I'm not making this shit up. But yeah, like, sorry, I was saying, there's this whole mindset in the Sonic community, like, mad 'cause bad, and I've seen this a surprising number of times, and it's just such a childish mindset. Wait, boys. I was about to be so mad, bro. You have no fucking clue, dude. I was about to be pissed. I was about to be so pissed. Can you... Alright. Boys? Where you at? Alright, come back to me. Let's see if I can just ignore this guy. And just get this. Okay, let's angle this the right way, please. Perfect. Very nice. Fuck you, kid. I don't care. Getting out of the way. Dude, what was I saying? Mad 'cause bad, bro. Oh my god. That's like an entire like argument online that especially recently has been super prevalent with the advent of fucking update 3 for Frontiers. That caused some of the worst discourse I've ever seen in the Sonic community. And like I don't even have a problem with people saying like you're not good at this game. You don't know what you're doing. And that's causing a lot of these issues. That's not what I'm saying. Like, if you tell me why I'm playing things poorly, or like, what I can do to improve gameplay, that makes a lot of sense. But that also doesn't mean that it invalidates literally every piece of, like, shit I have to talk about this game. Like, it's not like that, bro. You can't just say mad 'cause bad, and that'll get rid of all bad things that I could possibly say about this game. Okay, just like, can you drop off? Thanks. Bud. Sonic left me, can you leave me now? I just need you gone for like 5 seconds. I'm trying to do something here, and you're also being kind of a dickhead about it. Just stick. Stick? Okay. You know what, let's just go Tails for this one. He makes this a little easier because everyone's riding my dick like this. Okay, cool. Sorry. What was I saying? Something mad 'cause bad. Alright. I hate that shit. And again, I don't have an issue with people telling you why you're playing something kind of poorly and if that's affecting your gameplay experience in X, Y, and Z way. That's completely fine, and I'm okay with that. But you have to actually try to make a point. Because if you sit down and you're like, you're just mad because you're bad, and then you just don't explain anything, you look like a dumbass. Like, you look like a child. Because you can't just say mad because bad and then move on. Like, okay, why am I bad? Why am I bad? How does this affect my gameplay? Like, what does this do to produce worse results? And how would fixing my gameplay make the gameplay loop any better? Like, if I understood combat better, maybe that would make the gameplay loop more effective. I don't think so, because the more I learn about combat, the less inclined I am to actually sit down and go through these combat. Like, I just don't think it's helping me too much. I was not aware of where I was supposed to use this flying character. Whoopsies! But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just this very strange... Okay, we're gonna do this. Face backwards. Now we're good. That's awkward as fuck. Okay. Something. I don't think learning more about these systems would actually alter the way that I feel about this game. And that's why I kind of started off the video with this. Because that seems to be a general perception I've been seeing. Like, oh, all the people that hate Heroes don't know how to play Heroes. And, like... No? Is a switch somewhere? Maybe. Up? Yeah, there it is. Okay. What was I saying? Ah, fuck, I don't know, dude. This game and yelling about it makes me feel some kind of way. I just, like... I don't understand the mindset that... Like, people who don't understand this game are the people that hate this game. Like, no... I think people who don't like this game haven't taken the time to learn all of its systems, and that's, I think, a valid way of experiencing a game. Like, if the game doesn't go out of its way to teach you its gameplay systems, and then you end up being confused about them as a result, I shouldn't have to go to external sources. I shouldn't have people telling me how to play these games online for them to click, right? Like, that's an ineffective way of teaching someone how to play this game. Forcing them to do external things. Or, okay, guys, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna be very real with you. A lot of people are talking about the tutorials, saying X, Y, and Z. This guy didn't play the tutorial. Yeah, you're goddamn right. I didn't play the tutorial for Frontiers either. Do you know why? They didn't have a goddamn tutorial. The tutorial was built in. Do you want to know why? People don't like playing tutorials. Me included. I think this is something the gaming industry has found out because they put in shit that's a tutorial, but it's guised as not a tutorial. And now all the tutorials are forced. And it's because people do not like fucking around with these tutorials, man. It makes you feel dumb. And, like, I'm not saying that, oh, look at me, I'm so good at video games, I don't need a tutorial, whatever, yada, yada, yada. But, like, it's a deep emotional feeling that a lot of people have. Is that not doing damage? All right, we're just gonna team blast and get this shit out of here. I thought I knocked off the hat. I guess I have to do it twice. It's probably a twofer where I have to wait for him to go through the animation twice and then whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I'm almost done. I'm almost free. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't understand how so many people can use the mad cause bad thing, and then like feel like they made some type of intelligent argument. It might be a product of the fact that the Sonic community is primarily made up of children. So it's not a lot of... Ooh. Oh, my nuts. They're in my fucking skull. Let's do a little save select. Or save state. Thank you. But yeah, it could be a product of the fact that the Sonic community is primarily children, so there's not a whole lot of intelligent thought going on there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, boys. Some kids are really smart. Most of them are not. Your brains are still developing. You've got time. But it's difficult to see where the mindset for that shit comes from. Because, like, I don't know. Grow up, dude. Like, a game should be fun for a wide variety of audiences. A lot of people like Sonic Frontiers. A lot of people didn't like Update 3. There's content in Sonic Frontiers, and Update 2 especially, that has difficult sections, relatively difficult gameplay challenges. No one was complaining. I stood up with an anger I've never felt before. Oh my god. Hold forward. I'm just holding forward. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the depth perception is so fucking doggy. I'm sorry. I love the rail grinding in this game. Nobody has ever said anything bad about the rail grinding in this game ever. That's the best part of this game. But fuck, what was I even saying? Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird mentality to hold because games should theoretically not dumb themselves down for the lowest common denominator, but be enjoyable in multiple ways for each group of people. Whether that be providing difficulty settings or, you know, making gameplay or external content that is difficult for those who have, I don't know, a certain level of understanding of gameplay mechanics. You know, that type of, like, it just, that was my own fault. I can't even say anything. I just jumped off like a dumbass. I wasn't even pressing a direction. I knew it was gonna happen. I saw it in my fucking, I saw it. You didn't see that. You didn't see me actually change the emulation. I mean, the GameCube window. Fuck, dude. Alright. I almost had a big oopsies there, because I set the controller down on my leg, and then I tried to switch rails, and I was accidentally holding a thing on the analog stick when I did that. Whoopsies! But yeah, no, I think it's a weird mentality to have. And I guess this is also, like, this has always been an argument in the fucking the I don't go outside gamer community. Like, you're bad at the game. Like, that's why you're not enjoying it. Or, you're bad at the game, you're worse and less of a fan than I am. Yeah, X, Y, and Z, all the fucking horse shit combined. It's been a thing in the gamer community for way too long, and I kinda hate that we haven't been able to fucking eradicate that mentality from, I don't know, the entire human race. I feel like it's a very, I'm cool and you're not, or like, I'm better than you type of shit. That doesn't make sense. Please, can I land on it? Bro, I thought I had it. It's gonna kick me out. Don't even start with me. I realize I've seen people die to that a lot. I don't think that's just a me issue. Just because if you're not expecting it, you don't know to spam the fucking V button as much as you can. This level's not... I think this level's cool. I think aesthetically it really fucks, and I think compared to some of the levels we've had in the past, it is not the worst, but I think a lot of it, the way it's deriving difficulty, is by being fucking weird. Like, and throwing a lot at the player that they probably haven't seen before, and then, I don't know, like, I'm not mad at it. I'm really, like, I know it sounds different, but I'm only getting tilted because of people in the Sonic community and not because of the game itself. That might be helping a little bit, but like, it's not the main point, right? Like, I think this game itself is fine. Can I, wait. Dude, I can definitely make this shit. Yes, okay. And then spam I think spam B is the best way to go here. Go, 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 go. Nope, definitely not. Okay, can I still make it? Nope. So what do I do there? Do I hold down the B button? I know people were saying holding down the B button makes you go faster, but I thought that was specifically for turns. So I don't know. We'll try to figure this shit out, and then after this we'll have a boss. But dude, this fucking stage is so long. Like, this is also something I can dislike. The existence of a live mechanic which makes you redo stages when stages are this long. And there's a little bit of shit here and there that's kind of annoying to deal with and will cause you to lose lives very quickly. And you don't get rings easy in this game. Like, they don't hand them to you. You don't get lives super easy. So, I think that's an okay thing to complain about. I don't think that's a mad cause bad thing that people can say to me. This level's just really... These levels are long as fucking shit, dude. They're crazy long. And they needed to be a little shorter for me to truly enjoy them. Alright, let's just try holding the button. Okay, just holding the button works wonders. There we go. I figured it out, guys. I was being stupid. That was my fault. They don't really teach you the rail grinding mechanics. But whatever. Whatever. Don't listen to me, guys. What do I know, dude? I've never played Sonic games in my life. I've never played games before, ever. I can't have an opinion on this game. I'm being an asshole for no reason. I had a lot of very kind comments and a lot of people that have been teaching me shit very kindly, and like this is not... I'm creating a person to yell at. Like, that's realistically that's what's happening here. I'm being a dickhead for no reason. I did kind of want to talk about... Whoa. Okay. I don't care. I am being a dickhead about things, and like I'm getting a little heated discussing these topics because I don't know, it's who I am. I get very heated when I talk about Sonic things. I don't know if you can tell, but like a lot of these topics are just very interesting to me. I think the gameplay loop discussion is fascinating. I think the fact that a lot of people have been able to kind of calibrate their game for that's kind of cool, and the fact that a lot of people like me haven't been able to, and the fact that it causes this 50-50 split with, hey, do people like this game or not? It's just kind of like a, you love it, you hate it. There's no really in between. Am I good? Hold on, just in case. I am gonna... Emulation, save state. We're gonna make a save state real quick. Just in case. Just in case. But yeah, I don't... It's an interesting thing. I'm gonna kill myself, bruh. I'm gonna kill myself. I hate this Egg Emperor bitch. Fuck you, I'm out of here. Oh! Please. I don't know anything about this. I played this boss one time. I was about, like, if that hits me off, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. What do I do with this boss? I guess I wait till we're done with this bullshit. Right? That's what we did in the Sonic Generations 3DS. That's my only experience with this fucking thing. I've never seen it otherwise, because I've never watched a Heroes playthrough to the end, because I get bored midway through. And I have never played this game to the end, because I get bored midway through. So I genuinely don't know any fucking, like, ways to beat this boss in a way that, like, works. Can I just homing attack you? No? Can I just throw... Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Grab that ring. Toss you. Fuck the shield. Fuck you. Fuck the shield again. Did that not do anything? Let's do a team blast. Right now, when his shield's down. Does that do anything? Please? Big damage? Big damage? Or not? I also found out that Sonic can do a, like... What? What just happened? Okay. I don't know how people feel about this boss fight, by the way. I've never seen anybody at all talk about this shit. Oh, there's just so much. There's just so much. Like, there's so much dumb shit, bro. Okay, I'm gonna fly up here. Come on. I'm learning. Thanks, Tails. Thanks. Alright. Fine. We're good. Collecting rings in this game feels fucking weird, bro. It feels strange. Okay, I need... Okay, I got one ring. We're good. Sorry, I was like, I need a ring. I need a ring like crazy. But yeah, something about this game and collecting rings, dude, it's like, it's kind of hard. I don't know why. I don't know what fucking makes the game difficult to collect rings for. Like, so I think, again, it's the depth perception. It's the same thing that fucks up me grabbing onto rails. And I never have this issue with anything else. I think it's just like, the game is a little finicky with how you, like, the detection for rails and shit like that. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm making shit up. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass because I don't know how to beat this goddamn boss. Okay. Bro, you thought you were doing something, didn't you? you thought you were cute with that, didn't you? Okay, getting out of here. There's so much shit, bro. I'm not loving this so far just because it's like, it feels like a war of attrition where you just run at them and hope shit works out well. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And if it does, it does. Like, that's what it feels like to me. Maybe I'm being pissy. As per usual, I'm gonna just save state, like, every phase, because I really don't want to have to do any of this again. I'm sorry. I know maybe that makes me seem like a pussy-ass bitch, but I genuinely... I've gotten to a point in this game, and I think it's fair, and people should respect this. I've gotten to a point in this game where I just kind of want to be done, and I think that's a valid and completely... This is why I save stated. I think that's a valid and completely okay way to play games. Like, if you don't want to play something anymore, then you don't have to play something anymore. And I think... Bro, what do I do to that? What do I do to that? Just fuck off, bro. Fuck out of here. I'm done with you. Like... You really want me to keep playing this fucking game while I feel like this? I'll come back to it when I have a reinvigorated sense of self and self-worth and love. Okay? I'll do it then. But until then, I'm good, bro. Okay, Tails, fuck him up, do damage. A little bit of a team blast. I'm scratching myself like a crack addict, the way I'm craving being done with this shit. Okay, dude, yeah, sure. Whatever. I don't know why that does damage. It's fine. We're almost done. This guy's not bad. Like, now that I'm focusing a little bit more on the team blasts and everything and building shit up and using things when it's available to me, I'm doing a little better. I'm gonna be honest. Get me out of here. Don't kill me. Don't kill. I'm doing a little better. I'm not doing, like, great, but I'm doing a little better. And I will say... Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. I need to stop pausing out of frustration. That's my version of hitting the desk. I pause, and I fucking hate it, dude. I hate it. Because when I pause, I'm so sorry. I thought it was Jover. I thought it was so Jover. When I pause... I fucked it up. I'm dead again. Someone even told me to stop doing that, but I do it out of habit, because I think it just works. I think it gets you max height. It doesn't. Oh my god, I keep moving the screen! I'm very happy. Do you really want me to keep playing this fucking game when I feel like this? I feel like you don't. I feel like you know you don't. Like, this isn't... What was I supposed to do about that? Don't fucking sit here and tell me I was understanding the systems wrong. No, like, I know I've been dicking around and fucking shit up most of the time, but that one? Nah, bro. That one I'm gonna say the game fucked me up on, okay? I'm gonna say the game was a little jank on that one. I'm just angry, dude. This game makes me feel angry. And, like, nothing about me learning new mechanics or being, like, more well-versed with the mechanics is actually... making me change my opinion on anything. It's just that it's fucking annoying. This game is, not sorry, fucking annoying. Like, I don't like playing it 90% of the time. I enjoy the first two zones, the last one, and every once in a while, you'll get a zone that's like, yeah, that one's okay, that one's fine, that one didn't have me do bullshit combat shit, and now you get these, and it's like, even when I learn the core of this gameplay, I don't enjoy playing it. I don't enjoy playing it. Even though I'm understanding things better, I'm trying to get my level up actively. I'm not just pushing ahead. I'm thinking about what I'm doing. I still don't like the game. Like, this gameplay loop sucks dick, bro. It's ass. People want to come at me and say, you just don't understand the gameplay loop. I saw that coming from a mile away. I'm saving Staten right now. I'm saving Staten. Thank you. Thank you, Slot 7. Oh my fucking god, dude. Don't sit here and tell me I'm playing the game wrong. Cause tell me what I'm I just soft locked myself. I just soft locked the fuck out of myself. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I can recover from this, right? Oh my god, I'm gonna sit here and try to recover from this shit for days. I just soft locked the fuck out of myself. There's no way. Cause how am I supposed to know homie's gonna oh my god. I shouldn't have saved over my states. I shouldn't have saved over my states. Let's think. Let's think here for a minute. What do I do in this situation? Switch? Knuckles? Oh, that. I do that in that situation. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. I didn't know I could homing attack after that. We're gonna save over that state. I want to be done. And I think it's perfectly valid and reasonable for me to, you know, even understanding at this point the bare minimum or the baseline of this system, I think it's perfectly valid for me to sit here and be like, this shit still sucks my dick. Like, I don't like this. I'm not having a fun time. And I think this gameplay loop generally is just an unfun way to experience a Sonic game. I don't like the combat. I think it's boring. I think it's in a way overly complex, man. Like, it's not a fun game to play. Defeated impossible, no. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. That was not, the boss wasn't even that bad. There was just a lot of shit being thrown at you, which I think is a fucking dumb way of doing difficulty, Mario Maker ass difficulty, but this game was what's my verdict on it? Because I hate to be that guy. I think this game missed more than it hit, realistically. I think the gameplay loops in the first two zones were fine. I think kind of the basic combat styles, that was okay. I didn't hate that too much. But when you get into the weeds of it, when you get into the thick of it, and it starts forcing you to do these things that you've never, ever been taught by the game to do, or you've never been expected by the game to do until then, until that critical moment, and it doesn't teach you that shit, it doesn't ease you into it, it throws you head first, like you're a fucking small child with a soft skull into the deep end of the pool and says, oh, he'll figure it out, he'll fucking sink or swim. This game is sink or swim. It's sink or swim, it doesn't teach you shit. I've learned everything everything that I put into play in that final boss, I learned online from people telling me I was doing things wrong. This game, oh my god, on a second playthrough, maybe I would enjoy it more. But the level design is so consistently fucking dog water that it leans more on bad than it does good. I think I dislike this game more than Forces. Holy fuck, did I just say that out loud? Forces didn't make me mad. Forces made me apathetic to the franchise. This game made me upset. This game genuinely made me upset. This game started a discourse with my heart, bro. Like, I genuinely think this game is kind of bad. Like, okay, I haven't played all of it. I still gotta play it 3 more times at some point in my fucking life. But, like, hardcore, I don't want to do that right now. I don't know if I ever want to do that. We'll sit on it for now. We'll sit on Heroes for now and say, you know what, this is Heroes. This is, this was the game I played. This is what I consider all of Heroes for the moment. But that was, I hate myself now. There's a deep, burning passion in my heart, and it's not good. It's not a good feeling. And I want you guys to know, despite all my clickbait titles, because I'm a girl boss gaslighting queen, I did come into this game with an open heart and an open mind, and open pants, hoping to love this game, hoping to stick it in. I'm sorry. I'm feeling some kind of way right now. I'm feeling aggression, and that was my way of showing aggression. I came into this game with an open heart and an open mind, and love for this game. I love the aesthetic, I love the style, I love this era, and I sat down thinking, you know what, I just need to fucking hit the grind rails, play this game, beat it, and enjoy it. And it just fucking sucked. Like, I would have bits and pieces of fun here, but throughout the majority of the time I was playing this game, or more than 50% of the time I was playing this game, it was not a fun experience, and I didn't enjoy myself. And maybe that's a product of the game not teaching me how to do shit, and, you know, obviously that's my fault. Obviously it's my fault I'm playing the game wrong, even though the game didn't teach me shit. You should have played the tutorial. Should have made the tutorial more accessible. Should have put tutorial throughout the early parts without throwing people in the deep end. Should have done the Mario tutorial. Sorry, not sorry. Bringing up Mario in a Sonic Let's Play? No way. Should have had better level design. But too bad Yuji Naka was on fucking Suicide Watch the entire time he was developing this game. And he lost steam and developed shit-ass levels later. I'm gonna call it, bro. Bad game. I didn't like this one. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I'll come back to it with a better experience, but I didn't like this one. I'm logging off, bro. I need to get out of here. Try another story. Fuck no. Bye, bitch.